Alright, so my videos get 0 views, right? That sucks. But, you know what? I'm gonna be a heel then because I'm getting 0 views and say, I'm gonna talk about which you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Because I'm talking about drums, the age before the MIDI keyboard, before the beats in the music. That's right, I'm talking about the 1900s, before Y2K. But yeah, Y2K, I mean, shit, when we hit 2000, that was a big change, man. But I'm just trying to be a heel. I'm gonna say, man, we're gonna talk about drums. Because I was in class my senior year of college, senior semester. I want to just say the mother effer's name. His initials are AA. Initials are AA. Because he needs to go to AA meetings for muscle relaxers. So, sorry. What am I saying? Oh, dude, this guy was like, Lars Ulrich is such a good drummer. Lars Ulrich. People hate on Lars Ulrich, but he's so good, bro. He's basically that kind of energy and is like, why can't he keep time on S&M too? Right? You can hear a pin drop. Why can't Lars Ulrich, the greatest drummer of all time, keep time on S&M too? He can't keep time. I could maybe keep time, man. He's playing with the... Okay, I'm just gonna say. He's playing the fucking orchestra, keeping time for him, and this brother still can't keep time. He has a fucking orchestra and a conductor keeping time for him, and he can't keep time. And he's a professional of the world's biggest metal band, and he can't keep time. But can't keep time. Why can't keep time? Nah, you know who's better than him? Braun Daler of Mastodon. Pause. Now, why is Braun Daler better than Lars Ulrich? Because he's literally better at everything. I mean, he can keep time better. He can technically much better. He's a better songwriter. He's even a better singer. By probably miles, like, Lars Ulrich's on the ground, Braun Daly's in space. That's how much of a better singer he is than Lars Ulrich. But he's not. We're not talking about singing. We're talking about drumming. Well, oh wait, Braun Daly can sing. What? And he has a really good voice. But he's like the best drummer of all time. But he's actually a singer too. And he sings and plays drums at the same time. Which that one Phil, what's his name? Phil Collins did that. Except Phil Collins, while he's a good drummer, is nowhere near as great as Braun Daly. I'm sorry, metal has the best drumming. There's no genre with more technically proficient, really instrumentals in the modern era than metal. Classical did. I'm sure classical music, but that was before our times. That was like, probably this, I don't even know, all throughout the AD era, potentially. I don't even know. I don't know when the classical movement started anymore, but I didn't take music history in college, but I'm not a music major, I'm a psychology major. But yeah... I'm a psychology major. Oh my god, sorry. I lost track of time when my mind split. But I'm just kidding, right? But I mean, I just think of Joey Jordison. I think Joey Jordison's a great drummer. I just think Braun Daly's better. In my heart of hearts, I think that at this point because Braun Daly's drumming ages like Future's vocals. It just gets better and better because there's no drummer that's ever been. I mean, well, I've heard some guys that are really, really good at drumming, but Braun Daly's good at simplifying for an audience, even though he's so technically proficient at his instrument to where an audience can't understand. Even someone like me, who's honestly, very good at music, I can't understand Braun Daly's drumming a lot of the time. That's how you know it's really good. If I'm just being straight up, because I play drums. I know how to do some stuff on drums people don't know how to do too. Not like Braun Daly, but like I play drums. I don't know an electronic kit, but like through that experience, like I got good. I got very good. And basically the only thing I didn't really get was the double bass. I didn't have the like it's an electronic kit. It's a double beater on a little pad. I didn't set it up very well. I'm kind of stupid with that stuff, but yeah. It's just like, I can do some things on drums that you'd be surprised that I can do, but nothing like him. Not even close. I'm an amateur compared to him. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm just thinking because I this kind of was generated from me thinking like, oh, Neil Peart was great. Neil Peart passed, and he's great. He's a great drummer, but I'm sorry, in my heart of hearts, I was like, he doesn't hold a candle to Brian Daly. Even the guy from Zeppelin, John Bonham, who I mean, I think John Bonham's my Neil Peart. Well, Neil Peart's probably more technically proficient. John Bonham's drumming is just so groovy to where I mean, even I'm sorry, even Robert Plant is like Led Zeppelin can't continue without this guy. But they need his drumming. I mean, and I'm sure he was like the founding member, like near the beginning too. I'm sure that's a large part of it, and it's like a collective, and I'm sure it's hard to like be without someone who's passed on in a collective. I'm sure that's very difficult, especially when it's only 4 people in a collective. Now you have 3 people, now you have to replace someone in that collective. Well, this person's irreplaceable. Like, I get that, honestly. But, like, even John Bonham, who's so groovy, he doesn't hold a candle to Brian Daly. As groovy as he is, Brian Daly is maybe not even as groovy as John Bonham, but just, he's technically such a better drummer, theoretically, at least from what we've heard, that I've heard, that it's just like it doesn't matter because Brian Daly is so much better technically. Yeah, I think of guys like Mike. I'm thinking, oh man, what's his name? Mike McGeaney actually. What's his name, like this Dave Portnoy, who was previously on Dream Theater. Like, while he's very good, I think Brian Daly's better, if I'm being honest. Like, that Mike McGeaney guy is just so technically good at drums, but he's like that. He's got the Eminem thing. He's like too technical, and it's like you just kind of loses sense of where he is with how technical he is. Where like Brian Daly's very good at keeping it, making his drums feel alive while being super technical. You know, that's a skill that you have to have as well as like a musician, is like not having things just feel dead in a sense. It's a skill that you have to have if you want to be like a good musician. Like make lively music, or like make music that has a mood or an energy or something special to it that something doesn't have. It's got to have that extra quality of like an artist has sometimes. And it's just like Brian Daly's drumming goes beyond everything I've said, and it's just so good I can't even fathom. I'll never be that good at probably any instrument unless it's voice, but I'm not that good of a singer to where he's at drumming, and I'll never be that good of a singer. I'm actually good at piano, but I'm not that, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at piano, I'll never be that, I'm not good like he is on drums, I'm just kind of good. I'm naturally talented, but I'll never put the time that he has into that instrument. I don't have the will. I'm kind of glazing, I can't, I'm a little freaky, I can't be too, I don't say that word because I get freaky, not like Diddy. Shit, wait a second, my bad, but... yeah, I gotta sign off now, man. Because I'm stuck on Brian Daly, Joey Jordison, Brian Daly. Because Brian Daly's a very unique drummer, too. Like, there aren't drums that sound like Brian Daly's drums. There's that guy in, okay, let me just mention that guy. I don't know what the band's called, but they're just a bunch of prodigies. I don't think there's a singer, but it's like, I think they have a song called Goat. And maybe it's like Prodigy. I don't know, it's not it at all. I don't know. I think they have a song called like Goat, and it's like there's no vocals, but it's just the guy drumming. That guy is like at a different level of drumming too, but I just haven't heard enough. I'm not honestly as interested because honestly I listen to Mastodon for Brent Hines. Not really Brian Daly, as good as he is. It's such a treat to hear people that good at what they do. But like I'm there for Brent's songwriting, Brent's vocals, and Brent's lead guitar playing. That's why I listen to Mastodon. If they didn't have Brent, I wouldn't listen because now I'm kind of talking about Mastodon. It's like Troy's a bass player, not my favorite, even though he's very good, holds the band together, very good vocalist, very unique voice. Bill, great rhythm guitar player, just very solid. And then Bob said I was just talking about Brown, but glazing him. I can't say that word at all. Yeah, I can't say that word at all. Yeah, but, yeah, Brown. I mean, I've been talking about him forever. He's a great drummer. Great drummer, but, like, I listen for Brent. I listen because Brent is, I mean, it's just, I think he puts his entire soul into what he does sometimes. Not all the time, but, like, when he's, like, making music, I just feel like he puts his soul into it. and it's kind of scary how deep he goes in his music. And I don't really understand it because it's like a lot of concept albums, a lot of metaphors, but it's just like wow. I feel for him with like what happened to him, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off on that, man.